Hello and welcome to another episode of Selling Life and Annuities. I'm Randy Pearson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing. I'm here with one of our best marketers, Brendan Crook. And today we're going to be talking about a piece of software that advisors and agents shouldn't live without called Retirement Analyzer. Stay tuned. All right, Brendan, so Retirement Analyzer. What is it? How does it work? Give us a little synopsis of the software.
Really what this software is going to do is really help an agent sell more life and annuity.
All right, great. So, and that's if we're going to invest or utilize a piece of software, that's what we really want for an advisor is we want it to help us make more sales.
Of course.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the planning tools, techniques, functionality of the software. What can we do within the software?
Yeah, so a lot of the time when you see this software marketed, you're going to see it marketed as really to grow your annuity sales.
Okay.
However, with this software being as robust as it is, there is a ton of different strategies that you can implement as an advisor.
And we are talking about software. So do you have to be like a technology genius or super tech savvy to be able to operate this tool?
The answer is no, right? So when we're implementing something new into our business practice, what are we looking for? We're looking for something that's simple and something that isn't going to take up a lot of our time as it is very valuable.
Okay, excellent. So it's quick and easy to use, right? So let's talk about deliverables. What does the advisor, the agent, get to put in the hands of their clients?
Yeah, another great question. So you'll have two options. You can generate a full report, which is really going to be all the details that you implement, or what I recommend is the quick report. That's really going to give you a one-pager that goes over what the software preaches as a three-step sales approach.
What I know is that the gentleman who brought me into the business over 30 years ago taught me that what most consumers want is not to know how the clock's built, but what time it is. So that quick report, I could imagine, is eminently useful. So is this reporting and the software, is it carrier specific? I mean, are we obligated to show a particular carrier or is it generic? I mean, how does that work?
No. So really you can utilize any carriers that or products that you're wanting to recommend.
Okay.
In fact, you don't even have to show a product necessarily if you don't want. It could be as simple as maximizing Social Security, just as educational pieces maybe that you want to give to the client.
All right, very good. When utilizing the reporting functions with clients, is there a sales strategy that is suggested that be implemented, or?
Yeah, so there is one that's recommended. As I mentioned before, it's called their three-step sales approach.
Okay.
And really simply what it is showing the client where they are currently, and then giving them maybe a lifestyle change, something educational, and then injecting a product that you are providing to get any shortfalls of their retirement.
Sounds like a great tool, as you mentioned, very robust, great deliverables to the client. Not product or carrier specific. If an advisor is watching this video, they may be thinking, okay, that all sounds great, but what's it going to cost me?
Of course, that's always the question, right? So the software does cost money, just like most things in this world. It is about a $1,000 piece of software on an annual basis. However, working with us here at Gordon Marketing, letting us earn your annuity business, we can provide that software for free.
Free, like F-R-E-E, free.
You got it.
All right, wow, very good. So, another value add for working with Gordon Marketing is the free version of Retirement Analyzer. That's fantastic. So if an agent wants to learn more about Retirement Analyzer, both how to utilize it, how to get it, how to implement it, utilize it in sales scenarios, how can they get that info?
Excellent question. So all you need to do is reach out to me, Brendan Crook at Gordon Marketing. The phone number you can reach me at is 800-388-8342, and my direct extension is 365.
Fantastic, Brendan. And I would also remind viewers of this video, if you put a comment down below indicating an interest in the software, we'll be sure and get you some information. You can always also send me an email, rpearson@gordonmarketing.com, and I can make sure that Brendan reaches out to you or another member of our team. Okay, so that concludes this episode of Selling Life and Annuities. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. I want to thank all the agents and advisors who have watched this video and all the videos in our Selling Life and Annuities series. If you have the opportunity, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Make sure you also click that notification bell in the bottom right-hand corner so you'll be notified every time we come out with some new content. We'll see you next Tuesday with a brand new episode of Selling Life and Annuities. See you then.